Howdy folks. Today we're diving into the wild, wild west to uncover the stories of the 5 most infamous cowboys in history. These men lived lives full of grit, danger, and legend. We're talking about outlaws and lawmen, gunslingers and gamblers, men who lived by their own code. So saddle up, grab your Stetson, and get ready for a wild ride as we explore the lives of these legendary figures. Born Henry McCarty, he was orphaned at a young age and grew up on the tough streets of Silver City, New Mexico. They called him Billy the Kid, known for his boyish looks and lightning-fast draw. Some say he killed a man for every year of his life, but the truth is probably closer to 9. He fell in with a rough crowd, got caught up in the Lincoln County War, and quickly earned a reputation as a deadly gunslinger. He escaped from jail more than once, always managing to stay one step ahead of the law. Sheriff Pat Garrett eventually caught up with him, shooting and killing him in Fort Sumner, New Mexico. Billy the Kid's legend lived on, romanticized in dime novels and ballads as a tragic figure who never had a chance. Jesse James, a name synonymous with the Wild West, a legend that looms large in American history. Born in Missouri in 1847, Jesse and his brother Frank fought for the Confederacy during the Civil War, and when it ended, they formed the James Younger Gang. They robbed banks, trains, and stagecoaches, terrorizing the Midwest and becoming folk heroes to some. Jesse was a master of disguise and deception, known for his daring escapes. In 1882, one of his own gang members, Robert Ford, shot him in the back, ending the reign of the James Younger Gang. Was he a ruthless criminal, or a Robin Hood of the rails? The legend of Jesse James continues to captivate us. Born Robert Leroy Parker, he later adopted the alias Butch Cassidy, a charming, charismatic outlaw who led the Wild Bunch Gang. They were known for their daring train and bank robberies, always leaving a trail of chaos and empty safes in their wake. But unlike other outlaw gangs of the era, Butch Cassidy and the Wild Bunch seemed to operate with a certain code of honor. They avoided violence whenever possible, preferring to use wit and charm to get what they wanted. The Pinkerton Detective Agency was hot on their trail, and Butch and his gang found themselves constantly on the run. Seeking refuge, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid fled to South America, hoping to start a new life. The legend of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid lives on, immortalized in film and literature. Wyatt Earp, a name that echoes through the dusty streets of Tombstone, Arizona. He was a lawman, a gambler, a man who lived on both sides of the law. Born in Illinois, he drifted west, searching for adventure and opportunity. He landed in Tombstone during its boomtown days, a town overflowing with silver, saloons, and danger. He became a deputy marshal along with his brothers Virgil and Morgan, and their friend, the notorious Doc Holliday. But it was the gunfight at the OK Corral that cemented their place in history. On October 26, 1881, the Earps and Doc Holliday faced off against the Clanton Gang in a 30-second gun battle that left 3 men dead. Wyatt Earp's life was a study in contradictions, a lawman who lived by his own code, a symbol of both justice and the untamed spirit of the frontier. John Henry Doc Holliday, a dentist by trade, a gambler and gunfighter by nature. He was born in Georgia, trained as a dentist, but his life took a different turn when he was diagnosed with tuberculosis. He headed west, seeking a drier climate and maybe a little more excitement. He fell in with Wyatt Earp in Dodge City, Kansas, and the two became friends and allies. Doc Holliday was a complex character, a gentleman with a sharp wit and a sharper tongue. His loyalty to Wyatt Earp was unwavering, and he stood by his side during the tumultuous days in Tombstone. Doc Holliday's life was cut short by tuberculosis in 1887, but his legend lived on, a testament to his courage and skill with a gun. Well folks, that's our ride through the lives of 5 of the most infamous cowboys in history. They were men of their time, living in a world where the line between right and wrong was often blurred. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride through history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tales from the Old West.